let me share my screen with you so we can.
Okay.
So in our dashboard here, we have, again, we're not opening escrow for a purchase. We're just collecting the documents. So
Okay.
usually the agent, the realtor, is going to open escrow. They're going to inform us or inform the loan officer, and the loan officer is going to inform the processing team the escrow's contact information. So once we have that escrow contact, we're going to require these documents. These are the opening escrow, or I guess lender packet that we need from escrow in order for us to submit the file.
Okay.
So again,
Do
the
loan
RPA.
officer send this, or I'm the one to send this?
No, you need to send this email here requesting these documents to escrow.
Okay. Okay.
The loan officer is going to give us the contact information. So for example, so this one here, the loan officer requested these documents. She sent it to the escrow contact and then CC'd the processing team.
Okay.
Okay. Usually the loan officer would send us an email saying, this is the escrow that we're working with, contact information, and then for such and such borrower.
Okay.
I'm trying to find. So for example, this one. So hi Gia, this is for Richard and Jennifer. That's our borrowers. Their previous escrow was canceled. They're opening a new escrow. He submitted the information and then he provides escrow information here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So then it only has the escrow name, phone number, and then the contact. So in this case, as a junior processor, you would call this number and ask for Sally's email
Okay.
or her team's email. If once you get that email, then you're going to send an email with this information. So since we don't have the escrow number, you're just going to, the subject line of that email should be new escrow underscore the subject address. So in this case, it'd be 672 Craftsman Circle underscore. This template here doesn't have the name for the borrower, but I would put the name and the date that you're requesting it.
Okay. Okay. So, is this being instructed by Gia or you every time, or do we have to?
No, it's always, most of your assignments will most likely be signed by Gia.
Oh, okay. So
But
I
if
don't
you
have
have
to
any,
do it on my own.
no,
Okay.
if you
That's
have, once a file's been assigned, it's been submitted to processing team. If you're going to be the assigned junior processor, Gia is going to assign you to reach out to escrow and get the opening packet, or open escrow if it's a refinance, or whatever task needs to be assigned for that file. Gia will assign it to you. Usually
okay.
she'll tag me to follow in case you have any questions. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. If you don't know what to do or you're unsure about how to send an email, please reach out to me, and then I can assist you as best I can before you go ahead and complete the task.
Okay. Okay. That's just my question. For
Any
for
other
now.
questions? No?
No, only that.
Okay. So I was going to show you to complete Calyx Point with additional information, but I think we're going to have you help us ordering appraisals. We don't have an appraisal to order right now. So when we do have one and one gets assigned to you, I'll go ahead and help you, but I will show you what the portal we usually go with, and I'll share my credentials. So for the most part, when we are a correspondent loan, or when the loan is going to be under Giving Tree Lending, we usually use our preferred AMC, which is CoreVal or Core Valuation. So this is the portal that you would use to order the appraisals. So in this case, you're going to log in, create new order. Once you're in this order here, you're going to choose a file. So for you, because you didn't submit this file, you're going to export the file. So for example, if this is the file we are going to register, we're going to export 3.4 MISMO, and then you're going to save it with the borrower's name underscore, and then just leave it as point. I actually submitted this file, so I do have the XML file already. So it would be, I just need to find the file. So it's going to be this one. I'm going to open it and then import the loan. So once it's imported, I'm going to update the loan number here. So it should reflect the loan number in our Calyx Point. So this case, this number here. So this loan ID here. Okay, everything stays the same. You can just check and compare our Calyx Point here. So it's actually a refinance. Conventional loan ID. Occupancy here, it's a primary home. Contact person or refinance, it's going to be the borrower information. For a purchase, you're going to go with the agent. Okay, so if this was a purchase, you would go with an agent, and then you would find that agent's contact information under the RPA. So let's see. So this RPA here, sorry, you can go through the PDF pages and look for this last page here, this one here. Usually it's page 16 of the RPA, depending how if the contract is longer, it'll be 17, or it can also, I've also seen page 18. But this page here, as you can see, it has the agent's information. So we have our buyer's agent and our seller's agent. If it's a purchase, the contact person to schedule the appraisal, you're gonna use the agent, the seller's agent. So in this case, I'm gonna put agent, and then I'm gonna put Michael, and then the phone number that's showing up here. If for whatever reason the contract does not have their email and phone number on here, you can Google search their name. So let's see, Michael Chang, and then I would use this license number here. So 019999387. So if I pull this up here, it has his, okay, so not this one, let's go back. Does this one have it? Nope. You just want to go through the different pages. One of these pages is going to have his contact info.
Okay.
So let's visit this website, and there you go. So you can just Google, like I said, so you can find the contact information. But if it does have the info here, great, use that info. Okay.
Okay.
And then again, this agent information is only required for purchase. So
Okay.
you're going to put in, again, the complete agent's name, their email, and then their phone number. You can put it here or under their cell. Doesn't matter. In this case, it's a refinance, so we're going to put the borrower's information. So we would put their name and their phone number here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. As you can see, this agent, well, previously when we had contact person as an agent, this showed up as required.
Good point. Yeah.
And now it doesn't. The product here, this here, a detached, is always considered a single family home. So I would go with the single family. If this was an FHA, you would go with any of these FHA files here. In this case, FHA single family. If it's an investment, we are going to go with this one, 1004 with 216, 1007 investment single family. If they're condos, so the attachment here would be attached. Property type would show condominium. Product type is going to be this 1073 condo. Again, if it's a condo and it's FHA, we're going to go with any of these FHAs. If it's a condo and investment, we're going to go with this one that includes the 216 and 1007.
Okay.
Okay. So depending on the type of the property, depends what type of appraisal we are ordering. Okay. So in this case, it's a single family. We're going to proceed. Everything stays the same because you would be using my credentials. You can put in my phone number or your phone number here. This order by is going to show my name. Loan processor, always put Gia.
Okay.
This additional client emails, you can put in your email here so that way you can get any notifications as well. But since for now you'll be using my credentials, it's going to show my name. And then as long as you put Gia's info here, me and Gia will be getting notifications of the status of the reports. And then you would just hit continue here. And then once I'm not going to continue because we're not placing this order, but if you do continue, it'll send you to a different page to make the payment. And so there's an option for invoice or credit card. You can click invoice and it'll proceed to the next step. And then you can, on a refinance, you are going to upload. So the next step, it's the order is placed and you can upload documents to it. So for refinance, sorry, where'd it go? For refinance, you're going to upload the prelim. On a purchase, you are going to upload the prelim and the purchase contract. Okay. If you have any additional, like for this case, we have this addendum, you're going to upload it as well. Okay. Once the order has been placed, so for instance, not this one. Okay, this one doesn't have it either, but usually you're going to add a comment. Once the order is placed, it's going to look like this. You're going to add a comment here and then type in, please send payment link to the borrower. Okay.
So the
Once the
borrower will make the payment.
yes, the borrower will
Ah,
have the access to be able to make the payment. If we have their credit card, the borrower provided us credit card, we can make the payment. In that case, instead of clicking invoice, you can click credit card, and then with the card information, you would just type it in, and then the payment will go through. If it's if we send an invoice, and for instance, this has been unpaid, and if we did have the credit card, you can go to Actions, View Invoice, again Actions, and then you can pay for this order. Okay, and then here you can type in the credit card information from the borrower and make the payment. In this case, it seems like they sent another payment link to the borrower, so we need to reach out to the loan officer to follow up with the borrower to make the payment. Okay, any
so
questions?
the loan officer will give us the instruction if customer will make a payment, or we can just
So standard, it's
just let
going to
them.
be send payment link to the borrower.
Okay.
If we have the borrower's credit card and the loan officer says, please proceed with the order, with the appraisal order, pay with the card on file, then we'll make the payment for the borrower. But standard, once they let us know, please order the appraisal, it'll be sending payment link to the borrower.
Okay.
It's not too hard. Like I said,
Mhm.
your first order, once we do get something, we can go through it together. We can do
Yeah.
another Google Meets training, so that way it's an actual
Mhm.
order that gets submitted or recorded
Mhm.
from beginning to end. But any questions so far?
So far, no. Just that I need to like do it on my own so I can.
Yes, in my training videos, there is one. There should be a fully training video with Vivian regarding the appraisal, order appraisal here. You can
Okay.
look through it.
Mhm.
And then, but like I said, once we do have an order to order or an appraisal to order, we can, definitely order it
Yeah.
together, just so that way
Yeah.
you get the
If
full experience.
yeah, if in case Gia assigns me, I'll just let you know also.
Mhm.
So we can do it
Yes.
together.
Okay. Any questions?
None so far.
Okay. How's
Um,
renaming documents?
now I get to memorize how to rename, but I still have my cheat code here. So no, now I'm getting familiarized with all the documents.
Good.
And
Okay.
I believe one case I did, I received a document from Julia. It says EI with estimate. So I forgot that I need to separate the document. So there should be one for EI and one for ESS, correct?
Yes. You want to separate everything, even though they send
Uh,
everything together
together.
or combined. You want to separate them. Yes.
Okay, I got it. For now, that's all. If I have
Is
questions,
that it?
I send message to you and to Gia.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Sounds good. Well,
Mhm.
thank you.
Thank you so
Again,
much
if you have
for
any
the
questions,
yeah.
don't hesitate to reach out. Okay.
Yes, yes, I will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.